Hi, my name is Katie. Welcome to my Fluid Art channel. Today, I want to lay down some colors and do some sweats. I have a couple leftovers. I thought they were pretty together. I'll tell you about my paints as I pour them. This is a Pthalo Turquoise by Golden. All of my paints are mixed no. Okay, this is a golden fluid. So I use Liquitex heavy gel gloss, get the color I want, and then add Floetrol. Now, I'm working on a 15 by 30. I have several colors. I gotta be careful about how big the puddles are. All of my paints leave about a 2.5 second trace. I might come back to that. This is an Ultramarine Violet by Golden. This is the tube. So it's mixed about 1 part paint to about 6 parts Floetrol. What are you little monkeys doing? All right, again, I might come back to that. Now, I have a light blue violet by Liquitex. That's mixed 1 part paint to 2 parts Floetrol and then thinned with water. Then I have a sky blue light. That's by Amsterdam. That's mixed 2 parts, 1 part paint to 2 parts Floetrol. You want all your paints to be the same consistency. Always. You want out, baby? Go on. I don't know where he's going, but that's my little icky. Okay. Now, I have a green. I had some Naples yellow mixed left over, and I added a little bit of Pthalo turquoise. I got this really pretty green. Just a couple drops of Pthalo turquoise. I don't want a lot of this, but I want it in there. Okay. Start filling in some of these areas. There's really no plan when I'm doing a puddle swipe, except for to maybe lay colors next to each other that I like. And then I do have I want to add those last. So a little more of this. I love the sound of paint when it hits the canvas. Yeah, I really like this ultramarine violet. It's super transparent, so I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. So I want to make sure I have enough. Let's go back to this light blue violet. Alright. Some more of this sky blue. Alright. Now, let's see, maybe a little bit of green right here. Alright, I have a fire opal and a gold. It's a gold mix. A couple different golds. I have a blue violet flash. That's by Folkart. Okay. And I have a fire opal. That's also by Folkart. And then, like I said, my gold is a mix. It's probably 24 karat gold left over from a couple pours and some Amsterdam light gold. I don't want a lot of that either. All right. I think we're good. I'm just going to use some whatever's left over for a flow extender. this green. Yeah, when I just have a couple tablespoons of a color, I like to play with them and see what colors I can come up with. And this one, this green, I really like this green. Yeah, I have enough in there. All right. Now, usually I swipe before I do this. Let me swipe now. All right. My swipe is Amsterdam Titanium White and Australian Floetrol. Just putting on the back of my palette knife. That's 1 part paint to about 3 parts Floetrol, Australian Floetrol. That's pretty. What are you guys doing? I think you're up to something. Now, I think I will go in with my smaller palette knife in some of the areas. Again, you guys, I have to thank you for all the support and understanding. Your comments have meant so much. All right, do I want to cross over anything? Yeah, let's just... Yeah, the color's pretty. I think I'm going to do one more with this palette knife. I got a little bit of that green in there, which is what I wanted. I didn't want a lot. So that's a pretty green. Remember that. Naples yellow and phthalo turquoise. Just a couple drops of phthalo turquoise. All right. I'm going to switch it up here. I have paint all over the handle of my palette knife for some reason. All right. Let's see. I definitely want to go up through here. And then maybe another one right there. Right through here. These 15 by 30s are fun to do swipes on. And when I do a triptych for my bedroom, all right, go right through here. Oh, kind of messed that up. All right, and I think one more just in case. All right, let's stretch this out. Let's see here. Let's make this line. Cool. I don't think you can see the metallics, but it's really pretty. That blue violet flash, the fire opal, and of course the gold. Now I expect all this green to go over the side. This just helps us get to the sides and the corners. Okay, one more torch. I think I like the colors. I wanted to do something a little lighter today. Let's see where the weight of the paint is. Okay. It's right about here. I'm going to take it over that edge right there. Lock it on. Because I kind of like the movement. And bring it back to the middle. Get these out of the way. All right. I'm going to give it a spin. A Rocky Man. And wow, the colors are pretty. We got all different colors of lacing. I love when the swipe picks up the color. All right, we got this corner right here. We still have a little bit of paint. Get enough off. There we go. I'm gonna spin that way. I think we're good. I don't know. Do we like that green? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's free. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I would have liked to maybe have added a little bit of white. Like I said, all the lacing picked up the color. It's pretty. I'm going to scrape the bottom edge here, take my gloves off, and bring you down for a closer look. All right, I'm coming to get the camera. Here you man. Yeah, I'm standing on a stool to get this canvas in my camera. I think it's pretty. The fire opal is a lot like copper. Well, it is a copper. It's a little pinker than, let's say, the Amsterdam copper. Let me see. Let me pull this a little closer here. All right. I think I like the orientation this way. Yeah, we have every color of lacing. The gold, the ultramarine violet, the turquoise phthalo. This is really pretty right here. It glows. And this is so 3D. Yeah, that's a better representation of the color. Yeah, and that green that I made out of Naples yellow, I didn't want a lot, but I think it's pretty where it did show up. And Naples yellow does have a tendency to sell, so that's why we got those cells. Thank you. I'll leave all my colors in the description. Now I'll show you the dry results in the next video. Thank you. Bye.